Not off to a great start here. Need fuel, need air. Jeez. Oh, hey! Hey, good to see ya. Hey, welcome. Yeah, so you know what? I'm driving today. It's a travel day, ladies and gentlemen. Another travel day. We're going to a small town in Northern Ontario. Yes, that's right. I'm leaving one small town in Northern Ontario and I'm going to another small town. 5 hours away, in fact. If you caught yesterday's video, then you know I am not a professional triathlete and I do not pay the bills with videography work. I am a practicing medical doctor. What that means is that I move from community to community and do locum ER work in those towns, and that's what I do. I do a little bit of family medicine clinic as well, and a little bit of hospitalist medicine. I prefer hospital medicine, and I love being in the ER, so that's how we spend most of the time. Yeah, so that's what's going on. We're driving. Let's do it. One of the challenges with being a locum is that you're constantly on the road, and today is no different. Come back from Florida, unpack, repack the car, back on the road. 5 hour drive. I made it, and there's this like carport thing, which is really key because I forgot to bring one of those like scraper brushes for the snow on the car. We're gonna have to do without, but if this thing's covering us up, we should be good. Okay, let's check into the house, shall we? Okay, so everything's running from the car. The next step is getting totally set up here. My 120 hours of call starts tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So I tried to pack relatively lightly. I've got some gear here, clothes, etc., my smart trainer, and my bike. So the key task for tonight is, of course, get my bike on the trainer. So I'll try to ride tomorrow morning before my shift starts. It's kind of the best way to do that. As you can see, it's nighttime now. Everything always takes way longer than you think it's going to take. But I did get to the grocery store, got that done, and yeah, just a matter of getting set up. Where to put the bike? Maybe over here. So that's done, all set up. Gotta love that. Now the next thing is groceries. Gotta put the groceries away. To start anyways. Okay, charging station is set up. We're just about there. So we've got editing station, the bike station, and just need to set up my little stretching station, and that's it. Not too bad. Pretty efficient, actually. Got it pretty well squared away, so that's good. So a couple important things that I need to mention. Number one, I have no idea what to expect for this week. 120 hours on call. That's 5 consecutive days, 5 times 24. There is no predicting how busy it's going to be. Now, generally speaking, these small communities that will have a doctor in for multiple days of coverage, they tend to not be super heavy duty busy, and that's how it's sustainable. You know, I'm only human. I need to sleep, I need to eat and rest and all those things. So it's set up to allow for the doctor to be on call for emergencies, especially at night, but also to be able to get some rest. Now, things are changing, especially in communities like the one that I'm in now. They're becoming busier, and so it's becoming a little bit more challenging to be on call for multiple days in a row. The most I've ever done is 168 hours. I've done that 3 times, and it's a bit much, actually. 7 days straight is a bit much. So we're doing 5 this time. It's gonna be doable. It's gonna be totally okay, but I don't know how busy it's gonna be. So some days might be busier than others, and so what I'm able to share with you will depend completely on that, because obviously that's the priority. I have to do that job well, and so I can't sacrifice that for this. This is what's gonna get cut first, unfortunately. The other challenge is that I'm limited in terms of what I can share with you. Patient confidentiality is really important, and literally patient information is everywhere in a hospital, so I can't really bring you into the hospital. I can share general reflections, and I can let you know how I'm feeling and how I'm doing throughout this experience, but I can't give you any of those hot details from the ER. No case files from the ER this time. But I think this is gonna be really fun. I think this is gonna add a whole extra element to this, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. So I hope you're coming into this without any major expectations in terms of what to expect. I don't know what to expect. How much time I'm gonna have to actually vlog is up in the air, who knows? So I'll share with you what I can, and I think it'll be a fun adventure, and hopefully we come through on the other side with a little bit more understanding about what it's like to do 120 hours of consecutive call. Should be fun. If you have any questions, or if you feel there's something that I'm leaving out, you can go ahead and ask in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get to those. You know, I'll be here 5 days, so hopefully a video a day, and you know, if I get questions along the way, I'll squeeze in some Q&A sessions, so it should be pretty fun. Should we do a house tour? Okay, so you saw the front entranceway. There's the TV, living room space, kitchen table. Of course, we have the kitchen area. The bathroom is back there. There's one of the bedrooms. The light doesn't seem to want to turn on. So this is the room I'll stay in. I've stayed in here before. So that's that. That's the space. Pretty typical when you go for a locum somewhere. They'll generally put you up in a nice spot, either a house or a condo or an apartment or something like that. When you do these regularly, you tend to rotate through all of them. You see all the cool spots they put you in. Ooh, creaky floors. So that's that, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna start bright and early with a ride, some coffee, get a bit of work done before we crack at the day. Call starts at 8 a.m. and we're just gonna take it one day at a time. Should be fun. It's important that I go and get a good night's sleep tonight, I think. Yes, I'm gonna go do that. Catch you tomorrow.